Good morning, and thank you so much again for your wonderful comments. Uh, of course, there's some very entertaining one-liners from Jim Watson, but thank you very much for my TV. My TV says, may I rephrase that, Tim? Unity should be under a leader, and Liz Truss certainly ain't, or certainly isn't. Another person says, I could do a better job running the country, and I can't read the rest. I think the idea is that person is drunk. And, oh gosh, one person does say, I don't think anyone cares, Professor, only you. So there's a range of very interesting opinions. Keep them coming. A forum is absolutely no good at all without a range of opinions, even those opinions which I absolutely and fundamentally reject, like a lot of the stuff which does down Ukraine and a lot of the trolling. But the trolling is valuable as well because it gives one an opportunity to restructure exactly what the argument should be. And there's always the possibility, so let's not discount it, there's always the possibility that the argument is sound, that somebody else can put up an argument which is reasonable, and that can make us challenge our assumptions, and can make anybody challenge their assumptions. That is good as well. Life doesn't work smoothly if everybody agrees. And that, fundamentally, is at the heart of politics, and particularly at the heart of the British political system. The British political system at the moment is in deep, deep trouble. Why? Because we don't have, because we haven't until very recently had a viable opposition. I'm still not completely convinced that the Labour Party is thoroughly in opposition at the moment, is actually doing its job. We have a functioning opposition leader, but I'm not sure that his shadow cabinet is as solid as it should be. And part of that may be ideological. We don't work well when we are suffused in ideology. We work best when we are looking at the problems, not some strange theoretical solution. A solution is practical, not theoretical. And Liz Truss and Kwasi Kwarteng are demonstrably wrong. We know they've backtracked. We know they've U-turned on one thing. They're going to U-turn on a few other things because they are wrong. Because they are more interested in their ideology than in the practical reality. And that is wrong. It's also twittish. And the word twit is something that came into our language in the 1930s, but it has its origins all the way back in very interesting Anglo-Saxon words, words which mean reproach, to reject, to admonish. And that's what we must do with people who don't listen and don't get it right. So to say you're listening, as Liz Truss does, but demonstrably doesn't, is just words. It's just more words and hand-waving. If we want words and hand-waving, we go back to the 1950s and we find a policeman doing traffic directions.